quite a lot to unpack there.
Um, for me, the single best preparation for going into the studio is a good night's of sleep.
Mm.
So if I start my studio day at 6 in the morning, or sometimes also a little later, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes, you just wake up at 5 naturally, and you feel like, oh, I'm going to the studio, and those are always good hours. Um, I need to be asleep by 11 to really have a good studio day the next day.
Mm.
Nothing else matters. That really matters. If I go to bed at 10 or 11, the next day in the studio is probably going to be pretty good. If I'm going to bed after 2 in the morning, then I know my next studio day I might as well not turn up. So that alone is my preparation. That's why I also think pulling all-nighters, where you fuck up your own sleep rhythm, when you stay awake by drinking a lot of coffee, it's counterproductive.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to the next question that he asked.
How do you channel your inspiration?
I just stop thinking. So basically, I don't force it. I don't think about my next step, but I try to approach the music with an empty, or the whole process with an empty brain, like an innocent child playing with buttons. And I try to see myself, and I think I'm a firm believer that we actually are just mediums, that the music is out there, and our brains are simply antennas catching the moment somehow, but that the actual magic doesn't happen by us, but through us. And that's how I see inspiration, is just to be an open, empty vessel and just letting it go through me.
The Native Americans had a term for that. When, say, for example, their spiritual leaders could, talk about various different aspects of the world beyond, if you will. They called it being a hollow bone.
Oh, cool.
Which is that thing of like being empty enough to allow these things to come in.
Yeah.
And like you say, to be a channel for it and to allow you to, essentially tap into these ideas and then, as you say, allow it to move through you. That's such a profound thing. It really is.
Perfect. It's just like Bruce Lee, be like water.